have been showing their skill, like the tools that they have and how they can display into successful bracket runs. So it's interesting to see how Marco will deal with Little Mac, as you called it. Yes, it's going to be fun.
Man,
fun for us.
These Little Macs, they're still running
everywhere.
amok in this bracket, and Proto is looking to be the first Little Mac in the top 32, maybe the only Little Mac to make top 32, but he does have a very tough task, and that is taking down Marvelous Marco, representing Southern California here. In this matchup, it's kind of similar to maybe how we've seen the other set, especially with Punching Judy. What Proto's going to try and do his best is kind of condition Marco to feel like anything he throws out is unsafe. And sometimes, based on the spacing, Little Mac can definitely get some damage here. As you can see there, maybe trying to catch the jump too with the up B. Wasn't going to kill, but it's going to do a lot of mental damage.
Yeah, so far things are looking quite even. I'm noticing Proto doing a really good job. We might see a KO punch here into the stock. Marco will certainly try to play it as safe as possible, but now that the KO punch is a non-factor, things go back into a neutral situation, dunking him into the stage, but Marco being ready for that tech actually speaks volumes to his game knowledge and pattern recognition.
Oh, but he does catch Marco jumping onto the platform and actually steals the stock. Oh, what a perfectly timed get up from Proto as well.
Okay, maybe committing a little too much there on the hair spin, trying desperately to get that stock, but that's only going to allow Proto to deal at least 50%. That's going to be a good startup for this second stock, both of them with knowledge on how to deal with one another. Marco's trying to put these projectiles out to try to stump Little Mac's movement a little bit, but I don't think it's working that much. Recovery could be scary for sure. This Toon Link has all the right tools to stump Little Mac's recovery.
And Proto finds his way in and gets a forward smash to clean up the second stock. We might be seeing a very interesting upset happening in front of our eyes. You don't get to see Little Max go crazy at majors all that often, so we kind of need it to happen.
So far, things are not looking pretty for Marvelous Marco. He's wrecked. He's eating up a lot of damage from Proto, who's doing a really good job at this. It might be it, actually. Every single projectile comes out knowing that they have to stump. They have to stop Proto in that attempt of the KO punch, and they do. Marco retaliates back quite aggressively and waiting. Nice. Oh my God, waiting for the aggression. I like that from Proto, but Marvelous Marco was ready for that as well. That's going to be yet another snipe, another thievery from Proto to take that stock with an up B on a platform. That's probably something that Marvelous Marco will have to think about when choosing a counter pick stage.
Proto stealing game number one from Marco. Got punished for it twice. A lot of times, Marco trying to get on top of Little Mac. And when you're at kill percent near the platform, Little Mac will let that up B rip because it did get buffed. It did get strong. And yes, it is a kill option. Yep. You do not need to tomahawk Little Mac too much because Proto is going to let that rip and take your stock for it.
Yeah, and even if it trades, like even if it gets interrupted, you can just spam it again, right? And it actually helps him a little bit. So, yeah, interesting to see how Proto definitely showed off how good Little Mac can be. Now, gotta be careful here. The bomb will add a little bit of extra pressure that goes unused. Absolutely love the way that Proto doesn't care about the projectiles, just fishing for aggression and actually getting some nice results out of every single punch out that he throws.
And Proto once again maintaining this neutral. Just so good, so smart about how he's approaching Marco. But, of course, if you're a Toon Link, you got to do everything that you can to get these extensions right here. Proto has everything to lose. But right now, Marco putting on some good damage. Waiting for the boomerang. Doesn't let the KO punch rip yet. He wants to hold on to that, especially for a late kill.
Yeah, so far, things are looking quite grim once again for Marvelous Marco, who's not being able to find a good entry. Of course, getting rid of the KO punch is crucial, not gonna lie. Finally catching him down, chasing. That step was absolutely necessary for the up smash to connect. but it's not looking like he's far from trouble just yet. Proto recovering high, but that might be it. That's a stock. That's how you need to deal with a Little Mac. Just don't let him breathe. Just take him off stage.
Just hit him.
Yeah.
Sometimes, and Little Mac is gonna, struggle a lot of times when they use a recovery resource. So, if you could try and at least preemptively scope it out, you're gonna have some good success against this character. So Marco making the adjustments to at least make this a little harder on Proto's end. But watch out for these up tilts. Doing extensions, up smash, even touching the platform. This is scary. Oh.
Definitely an important change of pace here for Marco. He's going very aggressive, and it's working in his favor. Look at him go, just racking up damage after hitbox. Is just looking really good. Just going to camp out those platforms. We don't want this lead to vanish away, and Marco knows it. He has to wait out for the KO punch, and he does so effectively. Hero spin missing out, but still, Proto can't figure out how to get this stock.
Okay, does find a forward angled up smash. Does get some damage here. Marco having to fight for his life a little bit here. Proto trying to be as patient as he can right now, at least to secure the second stock.
Nice.
But the pivot on the up B, this could be curtains here for Proto. He's not careful.
Love the way that he recovered, just being careful and mindful of every single frame trap that Marvelous Marco was putting out. Proto is doing a really good job. He has to be patient. He needs that KO punch this time around. Otherwise, it might be really hard to deal with. Still, Marco chasing down. KO punch on deck. He's got to be careful. The platform camping will be a reality here because Marco doesn't want to deal with it. And I like that Proto forced him off that platform, actually.
And Proto has to let it rip. He has to let it rip. But unfortunately, loses the KO punch at the worst time on a late hit from the bomb. But it's not going to matter. Proto going off stage, really trying to find the stock.
Okay, there you go. Forward tilt will allow Marvelous Marco to get that second game. That means that we get to enjoy yet another Game 3 set. The crowd has gathered around. Like every single person here is now enjoying the beautiful sets that we have here at EugeneBound Summers, whether it's the main stream, whether it's the secondary stream. On the main one we have Kiarash and who's that?
I believe that's
I can't read it.
I'm not too Hal. Or is it Hal, right? Oh, it's an I. Hi. Oh, that's the duck cut that upset at Beastly.
Okay, nice. Okay, so whether you look at here at the secondary stream or the main one, you have a match for you to enjoy. But right now, let's keep our focus here. Now, in Hollow Bastion, we have a very aggressive Proto that is doing a really good job at keeping Marvelous Marco off stage, even with his own tools. The bomb has become a very valuable resource here that Proto is also taking advantage of.
Okay, good catch from Marco, getting some hits here on the projectiles. Hollow Bastion's a scary place to be because that platform is kind of where Little Macs are going to thrive off conversions. They're going to look for that up till up B. But oh my goodness! Just rock 'em, sock 'em. Forward smash right through Marco. Proto now in the lead. And he's got KO punch.
That's something that actually Proto has been doing a really good job at, just waiting, just conditioning Marvelous Marco at forcing whether a panic option or a preemptive air dodge that he can very well punish. Soaking up that damage with the armor, it's just looking great right now.
Okay, but right now Marco bringing it right back, recognizing Little Mac restricted into recovery routes here. He's going to look to try and keep him in front of him. Got the boomerang to hit. The late hit into a dash attack. Going to look to take away this KO punch. Proto's escaping. He still got it, but he's going to let it rip. And unfortunately, doesn't get it, but it's not time to punish the up B.
Yeah, Little Mac is fast on his feet, but not fast enough to connect either the KO punch or the forward smash that could have been deadly for Marvelous Marco. Recovery will be dicey. I like that he was patient as well. Proto still survives just for a little bit longer, holding that ledge control. We know how aggressive it can be, but the bomb into the up air will make sure that the stock is taken. He's not too far behind, though. Proto could still bring this back.
Oh, good spot dodge, waiting for the boomerang to come back. Proto looking, the opening. Marco getting some damage, big damage, 42.
Ooh.
Not much left in Proto, but he does find an F tilt. He does not go off stage for this kill, though. The bomb saving Marco.
Barely, though. Proto once again waiting, trying to get the 2-frame with the down smash, not being able to. We're gonna let it rip into an up B. KO punch is almost ready, only 79%. That's not a lot. That's something that he could definitely work with. Especially at this kind of, the rage starts building up. It could be a deciding factor in who wins this, whether it's the player from SoCal or Proto, which I do believe he's a local, right?
Okay, KO punch is gone. Marco can breathe a little bit here, but you got to be very careful how you punish Little Mac. Proto might be able to make the upset. Can he find it? Forward tilt. Marco off the stage. He's not going to eat the forward smash yet. He's got to go for it all.
Once again, Marvel's Marco struggling to get that final killing hit.
Oh!
There's no way. He just let it rip under the platform. The local community goes crazy for that insane upset, and absolutely deservingly so, because just camping, just waiting. You said it at the beginning, how Hollow Bastion is where Little Macs thrive. Just a perfect opportunity to deal massive damage with an up smash. Super scary situation, but Proto managed to do it. Great upset. Marvelous Marco's not. This was losers, right?
Yes.
Damn.
That was to make it out of make it out of pools through losers. Proto is in top 32 of a major with Little Mac.
That's crazy.
You don't get to see that too often.
That is
the low-tier heroes are here to play. Oh, man.
That's true, actually. PNW is ridden with low-tier heroes, but that makes it so much fun. That's what's enticing about this region. Like, you get wild cards. I mean, you sometimes get annoying, boring characters, but the way that players play them here, it's just so fun to watch.
You got to respect the play style. I mean, a lot of people in these regions, they support their local players. They know they go for the funny stuff. But when it all comes down to a big event like this, they're all going to support their boys, ladies and friends, to make these upsets at big tournaments, because they're not ready for what they're expecting. You know, they might just see the character face value, but they don't know what the character provides in terms of some gameplay. Insert in that.
I love this song. I love EugeneBound soundtracks. The way that Diego and the production team has found a way to make them, incorporate him into the essence of what this event series